In Brookhaven, there are several houses that you can grab yourself. Houses are what Brookhaven has the most. But today, I'm going to grab houses that are literally VIPs in Brookhaven. I'm also going to test VIP houses that will be added in the future. But I have a really big problem. We're literally up here on a giant mountain in Brookhaven, and this player is aiming at this item. He's arriving right here. He said, "You can never leave the neighborhood, understood?" Look, I can leave. This is my house, and I want to leave the neighborhood. But the mayor asked him to stop us from leaving. Look, we just want to leave the neighborhood, only so I can test the secrets. Me and my friend want to leave here to test the secrets. So much that he refused. Look, then grab this item that I just gave you, and we're going to have to fly in Brookhaven far away to finally escape from this player. Guys, he's doing a bug to get there in the front faster, and you can see there in the corner that he's flying really fast. So I'm going to start doing this bug too to fly far away. I have to fly like this, and I want to reach this house that's in the middle of nowhere. I'm sure I'm going to make it there. And my friend is also coming here. Now I finally arrived here. On the right, I'm going to have to delete the house, and I'm finally going to have to grab a house in Brookhaven. He said there are no VIP houses in Brookhaven, but he's wrong. In fact, there really are houses that are VIPs, and he hasn't noticed that yet. For you who don't know, this is the VIP Game Pass, and this has several benefits. And one secret benefit is that you can get VIP houses. But there's a problem. I'm looking on top of the mountain, and it looks like this player just came down here to get us. It's really bad. And amazingly, everything here worked out. You can see that he's coming here in the front, and his car is whole. His car literally isn't destroyed. And now he's coming in our direction. That's awful. So I have to grab a house to protect myself. On the right, I'm going to grab this house, and now I'm coming here to hide. We have to go up here, so I'm going to press this button. But this house isn't VIP, and soon I'm going to test with you the VIP house. He said, "You know there's another way to get into the house, right? Look, you can't be right." So much that I'm checking this, and actually there's this ladder back here, and the player can use this ladder to climb up here. I'm sure he's going to use that. So much that now he's climbing right here, and I literally have to hide, but I also have to protect my house. So I'm going to press this button. Now he's climbing the ladder. Perfect, I pressed it. And now he's not going to be able to climb up here, because the ladder literally disappeared. He's even coming here in the front to find another way to climb up here, but it looks like he doesn't know. Guys, my friend is looking at him, and he's literally laughing at the player. But there's a problem. He grabbed this item where he can jump really high, and my friend ran away from here. Man, I have to get out of here. I'm going to have to climb up here to protect myself from this player who literally discovered a way to get into my house, which is something he shouldn't do. He said, "Let's test the VIP house now, even if he chases us." Okay, let's do this. I'm going to test with you literally the VIP house of Brookhaven, and also the VIP houses that I'm going to launch in Brookhaven. And now he's jumping here, and he's literally coming here. Look, this isn't cool at all. He's climbing up here, and he's going to find me. Now we have to jump back here to simply escape from this player. Now I jumped up here, and I'm going to test the VIP house of Brookhaven. And I'm sure you didn't know that Brookhaven already has VIP houses. And now he just arrived here, but that's already too much, especially because literally I'm already escaping, and I'm leaving really far away. And guys, I'm going to have to get here and hide in some place. Actually, I have to use a disguise. So now I'm going down here, and I'm going to hide in this hotel room. And my friend has to come here too and hide. But my friend already has a disguise, especially because he has a really secret avatar, and I want him to use this avatar now. So much that he's using this avatar, and he literally turned into a Minions character. But I also have to disguise myself temporarily. Perfect! Now I'm like this. I'm literally unrecognizable. So I'm going to sit right here, so that player won't recognize me. And from what it looks like, the van is arriving here. Look, he wants to check if we're here, and he's literally coming inside, and he's watching us. But we're not the people you're chasing. We're literally different people. He said, "Did you see a player with purple hair and a noob passing by here?" Guys, he called my friend a noob. So much that he even stood up here, and I don't think he's very happy. But I stood up to answer him, and I disagreed. So finally, he left here. So much that he left, and I hope he won't bother me anymore. Especially because I want to test real ways to get a VIP house in Brookhaven. So now I'm going up here, and if I grab a house here, you can see that on the right there's this VIP house. This is just the first VIP house of all that I'm going to test. But he arrived here and turned his avatar back to normal. He said, "Wait, are there more VIP houses besides this one?" Yes, obviously there are. I'll even turn my avatar back to normal too, but this time I'm going to use a really strong avatar. So I'm going to resize my character, and now I'm really strong. I have so much strength that I doubt the player will bother again. So I grab this house on the right, and this is the first VIP house that was added in Brookhaven. If I get inside here, it's a really interesting house, and even my friend came here, and this house really has a lot of cool things. There's even a safe. There's a giant television. I'm even coming here to see what else is on this television. There's a white wolf. There's also this really interesting movie. But I'm coming back here, and this VIP house is like a premium house, but with a different game pass. So now I want to go up here, because I want to see if I can pass through here. But unfortunately I can't, especially because this is a window. Okay, I'm leaving here. He even came here. He said, "Look at the secret I know from the VIP house." But now he's coming right here. here, and from what it looks like he went through the wall and got to a really weird place. This is the weirdest place of all, but unfortunately it's impossible to get inside here. So I placed the bed right here, and I'm going to try to go through the wall, but I can't access this secret room. And guys, the player is right here, and I want to go right here in the front to see what he thinks of this, now that I'm really strong. So I'm coming here, but my friend doesn't have much strength. Look, it's better that he changes his avatar. Now he got really strong, and he turned into the strongest person of all. So we're ready to face the evil player who's chasing us for no reason. Now I grab this bicycle, and I'm coming right here in the front, because I want to see the reaction of this player. So much that he just noticed that we're here, and he's coming after us. Okay, so I stopped right here, and I don't think he has the courage to fight against us, especially because we're really strong. And it's better that you get out of here, because I'm not afraid of this item anymore. So much that he's looking here, but I'm immortal. It's literally impossible to eliminate me. I trained for years to get revenge on this player. Now he ran away from here, but I'm coming after him, and I won't let him escape. Everything he did was unforgivable. And my friend is coming here too, but he's coming really fast. He's chasing this player. Look, I won't be able to reach him, but my friend will. So I'm arriving here to talk to him, to explain to him that he has to stop chasing us. And if he doesn't stop chasing us, he's going to suffer the consequences. And I want him to take off the mask. So much that he removed it, and you can't chase us anymore. Especially because we're good people. Now it looks like he understood that. So he's going back here. He's literally going back to his house. And apparently he lives in this really weird house. His house is really weird, but actually he's going back here. Guys, this isn't very good, because here lives the mayor, and he wants to talk to the mayor about what happened, and the mayor has the power to expel us from the city. So maybe this is a problem, and there's a chance we might have to move to another city. And now he's back to normal. But besides the VIP house that I showed you a little while ago, which is really cool, and also really secret in Brookhaven, there are also other VIP houses. A limousine even arrived here, and actually he came back here, and now he's following us. But I'm not afraid of you. I came here to talk to him, and this is the mayor of the city. He can expel me from the city, but I don't know if you noticed, but I can expel you from the server, especially because I have secret commands. So if you expel me from the city, you'll also be expelled. And now his security arrived, so much that even he got scared. He said, I just came to ask you to apologize to him. I'm not going to apologize, because he's the one who's wrong. Actually, I'm going to write his name here, and he literally just got expelled. Guys, even he's looking back here, and now I hope he won't bother me anymore. So he ended up leaving here, and I doubt he's going to bother us again, especially because this time his security was expelled. But my friend is staring at me. He said, I think you ruined the city. Yes, maybe that's true. Here on the right, there are several effects that only VIPs can get. There's this effect, or even this fire effect. But if I use this code on the right, I'm going to get this hair that shoots fire. And now even he's laughing at me. But I'm going to prove to my friend that what I did is really cool. So I arrived at this player's house, and I want to see what he thinks about this. So much that he's staring at me. He said, I also want this VIP item. And guys, the best part is that this item literally isn't VIP, but players think it's VIP, especially because it shoots particles. Okay, he just grabbed this item, and it actually looks really good on you. Now Bob has really different hair, but I want to see if my friend is also going to use this item. Now he changed his avatar, and he also ended up using this code, and we all have the best hair of all. So I'm going to carry him to take him to a really far place. I'm arriving right here. Now I dropped him, and here on the right you can see that there are several houses. There are free houses, and also houses that you need the premium game pass for. But there are also houses that you need other game passes for, like this house on the right that's not free, and also not premium. Actually, to get this house, you need a game pass that hasn't even been released in Brookhaven. You can literally see that this game pass hasn't been released here. There's also this other house on the right that you had to do the circus event to get, and now it's impossible to get this house again. And maybe that'll be possible next year. But you can see that on the right there aren't VIP houses, but VIP houses will be added. And I'm going to test this now in Roblox Studio. He said, also test what VIP cars would be like. Look, I don't know if you noticed, but on the right there are already VIP cars, like this vehicle, or even these other cars on the right. So I'm going to place this house right here. Now I'm going to rotate this house like this, and it's a house that would definitely be VIP. Now there are literally 3 houses in Brookhaven that I think would be VIPs. You can see that this house is really cool, because it has a computer. This mansion is also really interesting, and this house too, because it's huge, and it has a pool. But I want to see what my friend thinks about this. So before that I also have to place VIP cars, but I don't know exactly which car I should place. And he's the one who's going to choose now. He said, I'll only choose if you catch me, and I don't know what he's talking about. But now he ran off here. Look, suddenly my friend is leaving. So I'm chasing him while my hair is on fire. So much that I managed to follow him, and I didn't have much difficulty. I don't know what he's doing, but he grabbed this item, and now he flew away. Guys, he's flying away really far. And actually, he's coming up here on top of this house. Look, that was impressive. But I'm also arriving here, especially because I want to know what I should place in my game. I'm completely bugged. This is really weird. I don't know why I'm like this, but I finally managed managed to get here. This animation is really weird, but I want him to choose what I'm going to place in the game. He said, place a golden Bugatti. Okay, that's a great idea. But did you know that in Brookhaven, there's already a Bugatti? I have to grab this vehicle on the right, and this car will appear. And actually, this is really cool. It's literally a real Bugatti. And few people know that this is in Brookhaven, because it's the oldest car of all, and it's a car that few people use. Now I just grabbed this Bugatti, which is completely golden. But unfortunately, this car doesn't work. So this time I grabbed a different car. Now this is much better. I'm going to drive this car, and you can see that it works really well. But now you have to follow me on Roblox. And he actually ended up leaving here. Perfect. My friend is right here, and this is my Roblox game. I can type this command in the chat, and my friend will literally start flying. You can see that he flew away really far. But now I'm arriving here in the front, exactly at these houses. And I want him to see the houses. So now he's coming here to this house, and this house is really interesting, and it would be really cool if in Brookhaven there were beach houses. Literally entire neighborhoods on the beach. That would be a really interesting update. Now it looks like he's leaving here, and my friend is coming here in the front to see this giant mansion. Guys, this mansion is really huge. But I just noticed that right here, there's literally that hair I was using before. But I'm going to test the speed of this car. But for that I want to race with my friend. He's going to have to get out of the car and do a race on foot. I'm going to leave my car right here, and now you have to get out of the car. So much that he just got out of the car, and this is probably the most unfair race of all, especially because my friend doesn't have a car, and I have the fastest car of all. But I'm ready to start the race, and maybe lose to you. So much that he started running right here in the front, but in just 5 seconds I already passed him. Now I literally won the race. Look, I have to stop the car, but it's really hard to stop this, and I managed to do it. But now I want to do a different race. This time you can use commands to get faster. So much that he used the secret command, and now he's really fast. But I don't know if I'm going to beat him, especially because he's really fast. Now he started coming here in the front, and he really beat me. I doubt I'm going to be able to catch him, because even though my car is really fast, I won't be able to beat him. He literally beat me, and he's the fastest person of all. Now we're both going to do a race, and this time I'm sure I'm going to win. So now I'm running here in the front, and I literally beat him. But I'm waiting for him to get here, and now I won. It was really easy to beat him, and it was really easy indeed. He said, but you cheated. You used commands while I was running normally. Look, you weren't running normally. So much that he left here, and this speed definitely isn't normal. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the Become a Member button, and I'll add you on Roblox.